This week on Sportsfix, the countdown continues to the FA Cup final at Wembley, where Portsmouth will take on Cardiff of the Championship. Of course, Pompey go into the game as favourites, and manager Harry Redknapp has a wealth of experience he can call upon ahead of the game. He's been quick to underline the effect that David James and Sol Campbell can have on the rest of his side.
They're two key players. I mean, the day they walked into his football club, I said that I knew we wouldn't be fighting a relegation battle. That was last season. Having stayed up the year before when we pulled off a miracle, them two arrived in the pre-season of last year, and I knew that we wouldn't have a problem. And that's how it turned out, so they're very important to us.
Well, they may be favourites, but terrible form for Pompey in the last 4 games of the Premier League. Saw 4 straight defeats. Defender Sylvain Distin says they've been working hard in training, but they can't seem to turn it around on the pitch.
It's strange because it's a really good mood. It's a really good mood at training. Everybody feel happy. Everybody's happy to come here and work. But during the game, we just don't perform. We don't play well. Personally, I feel like we don't fight enough, and I'm not happy about it. No.
Well, 24 league places below Pompey are Cardiff City, the first non-Premier League club to reach the FA Cup since Millwall in 2004. They're hoping to become the first team from outside the top flight to lift the cup since West Ham back in 1980. But I don't remember the Hammers' unofficial FA Cup final song being quite as catchy as this.
The Bluebirds are flying all the way to footy heaven. They're gonna win the cup like in 1927. They all want it, they can't have it, cause the city got their name written on it. We're Cardiff City, we're off to Wembley, and when we lift the cup it's gonna be tiny. We're Cardiff City, we're off to Wembley, and when we lift the cup it's gonna be tiny. We're the famous Cardiff City and we do the Ayatollah. We're the famous Cardiff City and we do the Ayatollah. We never ban a city fan, we do the Ayatollah. Do the Ayatollah.
We spoke to the lead singer and chief Ayatollah doer, comedian Rod Woodward, who's behind the idea.
We did it as a bit of a laugh. I was doing something for the Joe Calzaghe fight over in Las Vegas, and we recorded a song that we were hoping the fans would be able to latch on to, because if you remember initially they banned the singing of the Welsh national anthem after the Ricky Hatton fight, and so we re-recorded Delilah, did a bit of a parody of that, and someone just suggested doing something for the Cardiff City game afterwards, and we went in the recording studio, kicked around a few ideas, threw it open to the fans, and we've just been absolutely gobsmacked by the response we've had.
Now, Footballer of the Year Cristiano Ronaldo's fueled speculation that he could leave Manchester United in the summer. According to reports, he says he'd love to play in Spain. Real Madrid's interest in the player is well known, although it's thought that Sir Alex Ferguson's confident he can keep the player at Old Trafford. And the Manchester United boss believes there's no one in the world to match the PFA Player of the Year.
Volumes for the boy's ability, and I think without question is this season, without question. I said it last season, but of course Kaka had the performance in the final against Liverpool, but this season there's no one to match him. Volumes for the boy's ability, and I think without question is this season, without question. I said it last season, but of course Kaka had the performance in the final against Liverpool, but this season there's no one to match him.
Ferguson's immediate thoughts are with next Wednesday's Champions League final, of course, and one man who knows all about winning in Europe is Ryan Giggs. The Welshman, who's made over 750 appearances for United, was part of the side that won the trophy in Barcelona in 1999. He says today's squad has many similarities to the team that won 9 years ago.
There's a great team spirit, there's a good balance of experience and young players. Enthusiasm that the young players have shown this season has been great for the likes of me and the older players, and vice versa, the experience that we've given to the younger players who maybe haven't been in certain positions this year that they found themselves in. But yeah, we had a great squad in '99 and that was used during the season. Similar this year. The squad, it's not about 11 players. So there are similarities.